What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This clip is from our NCAA basketball breakdown starring Maxwell Smart. Next up, 4 p.m. Eastern, South Carolina Gamecocks versus the Liberty Flames as part of the Hall of Fame Classic in Kansas City, Missouri. Let's see what we are dealing with here in this spot. South Carolina, 9-point favorites on the Liberty Flames, and this total sitting at 139. South Carolina was supposed to open their season with a home game against the D2 Coker Cobras. That game was canceled due to COVID, and I couldn't figure out which team was affected by it. Liberty opened their season with a 77-64 loss versus Purdue. They followed that up with an 84-73 win over Mississippi State. Darius McGee led the way with 7 of the school record 19 threes for the Liberty Flames. Max, 4 p.m. Eastern, South Carolina, Liberty. Take it away, my man.
Well, a lot of people know I'm a big Liberty guy. I like Liberty. I like their system. I love Coach McKay. I think that he's a brilliant recruiter, and he's single-handedly transformed a whole state to try and play his style of defense. I think that Liberty is soon to be moving out of the A-Sun and winning games in football and basketball against SEC, ACC competition is heavily important. I think that this Liberty team, although they lost a lot, what they've gained have elevated and developed their offensive attack. This is a team that brought in Micaiah Abbey, and to be quite frank with you, I knew nothing about him. But he has been an impact performer from the perimeter. He is cold-blooded with his shot. Then they brought in a couple other guys that have been able to make impacts, including Keegan McDowell and I think it's Chris Parker, the point guard. He had like 10 assists or something. I could be getting his first name wrong, so forgive me if I do that. But this Liberty team is led by Elijah Cuffey and Darius McGee, the holdovers from the great Liberty teams of the past 2 years. They are shooting the three-point shot more. They're making more three-point shots. This is a team that you usually see lined in the range of like 122 to 128 and a half. Now I'm seeing a line of 139. Come on, Jim. You've got to know that this team is like stepping it up offensively, because there is no way last year with the roster and style that they played that you would see that kind of total. This is a team that still plays pack line defense. They're going to force South Carolina into difficult shots, and having a couple games under their belt is going to play into their advantage, in my opinion. I like Liberty +9. It's something I already bet. I do have a soft spot for South Carolina because A.J. Lawson, our fellow countryman, is their star guard, their lead scorer, and trying to make a name for himself to get drafted. But tomorrow, when they play the Liberty Flame, they're going down in flames. Liberty +9. Give me it.
Liberty +9 at -110 is available at Bet365. FanDuel's already moved it to 8.5 at -108. But Bet365 still hanging the 9 for Maxwell Smart. Liberty Flames, book it.